Hmm. Is Caitlin Clark sending a message to Stephanie White, Amber Cox, Kelly Krauskopf, and the Indiana Fever? A message could be being delivered. Many people are speculating.
Today we have a developing story involving Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever, the New York Liberty, and the wider WNBA that has fans talking. There are plenty of questions, speculation, and important details to break down, so stay with us until the end as we look at what's happening and what could come next. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the conversation in the comments. Let's get into today's story. Officially, it's a disaster. The WNBA as a whole has reportedly been thrown into the biggest crisis in women's basketball history, and the Indiana Fever organization is in complete fear tonight. These rumors are no longer just whispers being shared in private. They've now taken over the headlines. According to reports, Caitlin Clark could be getting ready to leave the Indiana Fever. Breaking reports claim that Chris DeMarco and the New York Liberty have stepped in with a massive, astonishing multi-million-dollar offer to rescue the generational talent from what they reportedly see as a toxic and dysfunctional system in Indiana. The WNBA commissioner is reportedly furious over the shocking revelations emerging from this developing situation. Nobody expected this, but it could make perfect sense considering the reported breakdown in Caitlin Clark's relationship with her own coaching staff. She has reportedly been let down by the system, misled by management, and now the final consequences could be taking place. The Indiana Fever may be in danger of losing the best player the team has ever had. If you believe this is simply a normal trade rumor, then you may be completely unaware of the real conflict reportedly happening behind the scenes. Tonight, we'll reveal the New York Liberty's reported multi-million-dollar pursuit, the exact reasons behind Indiana's alleged front office collapse, and how this one shocking decision could permanently change the league.
SpaghettiOs. Caitlin Clark introducing the Statue of Liberty edition, the New York Liberty edition. I already know you damn near besties with Sabrina. We think you cool with Lexi. No, you go way back with Sabrina. Caitlin Clark could be sending a message to the Indiana Fever. Hey, I might not sign that epic. Y'all pushing everybody else for MVP. Stephanie White is having tantrums every time I shoot the ball. She's falling over herself on the sidelines. I don't have to deal with this. I can go elsewhere. And I think Caitlin Clark should seriously consider.
However, to fully understand why Caitlin Clark may be ready to pack her bags and move to the New York Liberty, you have to consider the alleged betrayal she has experienced from her own coaching staff. For months, fans have watched in horror while the coaching team appeared to do nothing. The malicious hits were visible to everyone. The dangerous fouls were there for everyone to see. Yet while Clark's coach remained silent on the bench, seemingly unwilling to stand up for her, challenge the league, or defend the franchise star, opponents were seen targeting her on the court. But according to these claims, it didn't stop there. Reports involving alleged injury or health management being used to control her playing time, including the possibility of benching a fully healthy superstar under the explanation of medical management, became the breaking point. What may have been intended as a calculated effort to maintain control reportedly produced a disastrous result. According to reports, Clark's team has finally had enough of what they describe as lies, while the level of alleged disrespect inside the Indiana organization has reportedly reached a point of no return.
Just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better, pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that, and I think a lot has obviously come after that. And as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. That goes for the opposing team we play. That goes for my teammates. That goes for my coaches. There should never be a question of character. Like I've always stood up here and said that, and that's truly what I believe. That's how I was raised. So, none of that is okay, and I don't want anybody to ever experience that. I think it can be really frustrating to me at times, and I think it's difficult. I think a lot of people sometimes think I'm a robot. I'm not a robot. I have emotions, I have feelings, and it can be really difficult to go through a lot of that. And, I'm 24 years old trying to navigate a lot. And I think at times I've I've been in this world for 4 years now, and you would never change any of it. But there are times that it is hard, and there are times that, it probably affects me a little bit more than I do put on. And, I would never change any of that for the world. But I think it's important that people do remember that part of it too.
You can't expect a generational talent to remain loyal to a jersey when she's treated like a liability. Instead of building her confidence and supporting her, the coaching staff reportedly damaged the future of the entire team. And that's exactly where the New York Liberty and Chris DeMarco could see an opportunity in the middle of the chaos. According to claims surrounding the situation, there's blood in the water, and the Liberty are ready to make an unprecedented move after watching a superstar allegedly being mishandled and undermined by her own staff. Sources close to the matter claim New York could be preparing a massive, historic trade proposal and financial package that would completely reshape the market. When Chris DeMarco reportedly made subtle but eye-opening comments about Caitlin Clark, the entire basketball world started paying attention. The message was clear. The New York Liberty could offer the elite coaching, protection, and major market platform that Indiana allegedly failed to provide. The drama may be enormous, but the business logic behind such a move is equally clear. According to insiders, other major names, including Sophie Cunningham, are now reportedly part of the conversation after witnessing the situation in Indiana and recognizing that a major shift in power could be coming. The New York Liberty aren't simply chasing another player. They're reportedly looking to take control of the future of the WNBA, while using Indiana's alleged coaching failures as one of their strongest advantages.
You have to get to this. Shout out to ESP Ben, because he broke down the fact that Caitlin is still being targeted and she's still not getting any calls from the referees, like at all. It's really, really bad what's going on. And it's almost like Kathy's not, she's dropped the ball. We know she's dropped the ball. She's getting nothing done when it comes to this. Take a look at this here. Let me refresh this and we can get it going. Okay.
To her throat for the third straight game. She was out of rhythm because they hit her and fouled her this entire game. I got proof of everything. Watch this dirty crap. Caitlin Clark was getting hit, held. Shoot, she was getting tackled like a football player.
Yo, that's crazy right there.
The WNBA commissioner is reportedly furious and completely taken aback by the scale of this alleged behind-the-scenes manipulation. A situation where a star player could be pushed toward leaving her team because of reported internal problems and coaching failures would represent a nightmare scenario for league headquarters. According to reports, the commissioner is demanding immediate answers from the Indiana Fever front office, raising serious questions about how a coaching staff could allegedly alienate one of the sport's biggest and most recognizable stars. The Indiana Fever's management is now reportedly facing unbearable pressure. They are caught between a superstar player said to have mentally checked out, an angry fan base demanding immediate firings, and an increasingly frustrated league office. According to these claims, the coach's future in Indiana could be in serious danger. The locker room is reportedly fractured, and the team's brand has taken a major hit. In the end, the allegations suggest they may have damaged their own careers by believing they could control Caitlin Clark through unusual restrictions and carefully managed media narratives.
But the New York Liberty could be in Caitlin Clark's future as she is promoting the New York Liberty Statue of Liberty ones, CC ones.
The consequences of this reported catastrophe could be enormous, and time is officially running out. If the Indiana Fever cannot repair this relationship in the coming days, a multi-million-dollar move involving the New York Liberty could become increasingly likely. Caitlin Clark's era in Indiana is reportedly beginning to crumble under allegations of ego, dishonesty, and poor leadership. The biggest question now is whether the front office will make one final desperate move, potentially removing the entire coaching staff in an attempt to convince Clark to stay.
The Indiana Fever, they're not honest about any injuries ever. So, we can't necessarily look for transparency through them at all. It'd be a complete waste of time to look for transparency through the Indiana Fever's organization when it comes down to the injury of Aaliyah Boston. So,
or is it already too late to stop the New York Liberty from becoming the dominant force in the league? The sports world may never look the same now that this drama has reached such an intense point. As this remarkable story continues to develop, one thing is becoming harder and harder to ignore. Professional basketball is entering a new era filled with excitement, uncertainty, and nonstop discussion. Almost every day brings another headline, another report, another rumor, or another debate that captures the attention of basketball fans around the world. Whether you're a longtime Indiana Fever supporter, a loyal New York Liberty follower, a Caitlin Clark fan, or simply someone who loves basketball, there's no denying that the interest surrounding these developments has reached extraordinary levels. Conversations across social media, sports shows, podcasts, and fan communities reveal just how deeply people have become invested in the future of the league and the players helping shape it. What makes this entire situation so interesting is that everyone seems to have a different opinion about what could happen next. Some fans believe stability and patience are the most important ingredients for building a championship-level team. Others believe bold moves and major changes are sometimes necessary to create a winning future. No matter which side of the debate you support, there is one thing nearly everyone can agree on. The growth of the WNBA has been remarkable, and the attention surrounding its biggest stars continues reaching new heights. The passion of the fans, the dedication of the athletes, and the growing spotlight on the league have created an environment where every major story can quickly become part of a national conversation. These discussions matter because sports have always been about much more than wins and losses. Sports represent competition, ambition, teamwork, leadership, and the pursuit of greatness. Fans form strong connections with players and teams because they see determination, resilience, and hard work. That emotional bond is what makes every game meaningful and every storyline compelling. When major developments involve high-profile athletes, people naturally become invested in the outcome because they genuinely care about the future of the players and teams they support. At the same time, it's important to remember that rumors, reports, and speculation are all part of today's sports world. Until official announcements are made, there will always be questions, debates, and different interpretations of the information available. That uncertainty is also one of the reasons sports conversations remain so engaging. Fans love exploring possibilities, predicting outcomes, and sharing their opinions with others who are equally passionate about the game. Every conversation adds another layer to the story, and every viewpoint contributes to the excitement surrounding what could happen next. Now we want to hear from you. What do you believe is the most important factor in building a successful team in today's basketball world? Does organizational culture play the biggest role? Is elite coaching the key to long-term success? Or do superstar players have the greatest influence on shaping a franchise's future? There are countless different opinions, and that's exactly what makes these conversations so interesting. Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know where you stand. We read your comments every day, and some of the best discussions come directly from viewers who bring unique ideas and perspectives to the conversation. If you enjoyed this video and appreciate the effort that goes into bringing you the latest basketball discussions, analysis, and updates, make sure to support the channel by hitting the like button. It might seem like a small action, but it can make a huge difference by helping more basketball fans discover the content. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you never miss a future upload. We constantly cover the biggest stories, the hottest debates, and the most exciting developments from across the basketball world, and we'd love for you to become part of this growing community. Also, make sure to share this video with your friends, family, and fellow basketball fans. The more people who join the conversation, the more exciting and engaging these discussions become. Sports are always better when fans come together to exchange ideas, celebrate unforgettable moments, and debate the future of their favorite teams and players. Your participation helps build a community where basketball fans from every background can connect through their shared love for the game. As we look ahead, one thing remains certain. The future of basketball is filled with endless possibilities. New stars will rise, new rivalries will emerge, and new storylines will capture the imagination of fans everywhere. The journey is far from finished, and some of the most exciting chapters may still be waiting to unfold. That's why staying informed, staying engaged, and remaining part of the conversation is more important than ever. Thank you for watching this video all the way until the end. Your support, comments, likes, and enthusiasm are what make this channel possible. We truly appreciate every viewer who takes the time to watch, engage, and contribute to the discussion. Keep sharing your opinions, keep supporting the game, and keep enjoying the incredible world of basketball. We have many more exciting videos, updates, and discussions coming your way very soon, so stay tuned and stay connected. Until next time, take care, keep your passion for basketball alive, and remember that the next big story could be waiting just around the corner. We'll see you in the next video.